noticed that my left breast is growing.
Nobody shakes their foot like this.
I think you do good work occasionally.
Welcome to another edition of Talk Soup, the show to watch after you've ruined your credit buying worthless Christmas presents. Hi, everybody. I'm John Henson. Well, we got a pigeon in the studio today. Apparently, Howard Stern was in here this weekend taping a big upcoming special, spectacular, and we got loose livestock. Take a look. This is up in the rafters. Beautiful. Man. That's right. Brought in from New York special. Yeah. Oh, look out! Yeah. Somebody could be dropping something on me. In the middle of the show. That's right. Big, huge, wet, flatulent, horrible sound effect. You child. God. How could... The show is so heavy, it's so funny. We've already dropped a clip. Look at this. Look. Already gone. Gone. Arthel and Fred right here. Gone! Coming up, the lighter side of Peter Jennings. Gary Chapman compares his honeymoon to bucking a bronco. Plus, a Springer guest gets a strong dose of holiday jeer. Ooh! God rest ye merry gentlemen. First up, sure, all those TV specials would have us believe that Christmas is the time of year to promote goodwill toward men. But what it really turns out to be is the pain-in-the-ass holiday spent with annoying relatives. This year, Conan is easing the pain of the situation by putting on unwanted relatives drives. Here's the first family member up for auction, a flexible chap known as the contorting cousin.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up is cousin Mike Walsh. He was raised in a very small room with his 5 brothers. Now, he's skittish and shy, and he isn't much for conversation, but he can do some pretty impressive contortions with his arms. Show him, Mike.
Okay, well, there's this one.
Okay, now, that's pretty good, right? And then, of course, one of the best, well, pick your ear, Mike. Show him. Thank you very much. So,
before the taping, someone in the audience threw up all over 2 of the seats. Also on the show, Helen Hunt. Wednesday on Late Night, Conan jams with satanic rocker Ozzy Osbourne. The heavy metal artist will talk about what he's been up to since he quit biting the heads off of bats. I think he's gnawing on oat bran these days. He's getting a little... Oh, God, look at him. This looks like Karen Carpenter in that picture. Okay, enough of him, please. Enough, Ozzy! Remember Anthony Michael Hall, the lovable nerd in those John Hughes movies? Well, he's back in a new flick called Exit to Red. If that weren't cause for celebration enough, he's also in the background of this next Loveline highlight with co-star Annabelle Schofield. Here's Dr. Drew, Adam Carolla, and Laura Keitlinger taking a call from a woman with disproportionate breasts. Also on the set somewhere, Anthony Michael Hall.
About 2 months ago, I went back on the pill, and for the past month or so, I've noticed that my left breast is growing. In fact, it's grown from like a B to a C cup. And I was wondering if the pill could be causing it, and if so, why is my left breast growing and not my right?
Probably both are growing, but asymmetry is a common thing, and for whatever reason, one is more sensitive to the hormones that it's being exposed to, and it's growing more. It's just one of those things. Some women have that normally, whether or not they're on the pill or not. It's very common.
Well, my right one, it feels exactly the same in my bra. My left one is like overgrowing. I can't even find a bra that fits right.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to like control it, or is there anything exercise would do?
You could call Roger Corman. I think he wants to make a movie about the breast that had a mind of its own.
It's a nice man I've worked for him.
What is she talking about?
Roger Corman makes a lot of junky, horror and sci-fi, low-budget movies, and the breast keeps growing to the point where it, like, crushes a city.
The Adam Carolla story.
Oh,
thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
You know, I had the same problem with one of my arms. I had to have it surgically altered, but before that... It's so cold outside. Ow! Ow! Ow!
that.
Yeah, you know, it was filmed about 6 years ago, but it's worth it just to see that spastic jump rope scene in slow-mo. Wednesday on Loveline, everyone will be subjected to a thorough exam. Tune in as the guys are encouraged to turn and cough, and the ladies are prodded with cold medical instruments. Sex Talk, Wednesday on Loveline. The Wayans family comedy dynasty is not without its share of skeletons in the closet. In this highlight, Kenan and Marlon disclose, you heard me, they disclose squeamish information about fellow sibling Shawn Wayans. The info centers on Shawn's puberty, the transitional period in a young boy's life when he finds himself clutching the Mrs. Butterworth bottle in a whole new way.
I used to have to hear, because Shawn actually went through puberty first.
And I knew he was.
Yeah.
You know, wait, but you know how I know Kenan, he went through puberty? Because he spent a lot of time in the bathroom. I swear. That, and he had this little trick. Shawn had this little trick, like when he was going through his puberty. He would like, he'd hump the bed. I was his bedmate. No, I'm just listen. No, listen to this. And Kenan, hold on, you gotta hear this, yo. Shawn was, listen to this.
No, because we're talking about you.
I know, but he's still up to bed.
No, hold on, wait. This your interview. Don't be going back like that. Making up lies.
We're going to talk about... and you used to tell me that you were shaking your foot.
But
Nobody... Hold on. Nobody shakes their foot like this.
I had a dog that used to shake his foot like that. Yeah, we put him to sleep.
Oh.
Wednesday, Kenan chats it up with actress Leela Roshan. She'll talk about her last film, Gang Related, and the new movie she's got coming out in the new year. Had to kill that damn dog. Coming up on this cavalcade of dysfunction, a woman decks the halls and then decks her sister's boyfriend. Plus, Peter Jennings acts jolly. But first, Gary Chapman will talk bull, but can he ride one?
What kind of tips can you give me on this?
Ooh, Gary, I don't know. I believe kind of pull your hat down tight.
Yeah.
Get a faraway look in your eye. You got that? Yeah.
Got it.
And don't turn loose.
Welcome back. We mentioned earlier that we have a pigeon up in the rafters as a result of a Howard Stern show gone awry. Couldn't get all their livestock when they left, so we took it upon ourselves to try and capture it. Take a look at what Sal has concocted. Here he is putting together a little something that, animal wrangler par excellence. Get him, Sal! Get that bird! Oh, well. I thought the garbage bag was an ingenious invention. Hey, all last week, Gary Chapman was broadcasting primetime country from Las Vegas, Nevada. And all last week, he was risking life and limb by performing one daredevil stunt after another. Just when the fans of countrified comedy couldn't take it anymore, he went and hopped on a bucking bronco. Here's a thrill seeker now with Pro Bowl riders Jerome Davis and Kelly Armstrong. Jerome, come on.
And most of them have big protrusions coming out of their head that look like they could inflict some injury if you weren't careful. Have either one of you ever been gored?
Oh, yeah, I kind of have it happen. I had one break some ribs before and punch my lung, so, yeah, it can get pretty bad. Things they're not very soft.
What kind of tips can you give me on this?
Ooh, Gary, I don't know. I believe kind of pull your hat down tight.
Yeah.
Get a faraway look in your eye. You got that? Yeah.
Got it.
And don't turn loose.
All right, let me see if I got it. Pull your head down tight, stay on top, stay away from the horns, kind of get a faraway look in your eye, and you got to do this for at least 8 seconds. That's the same advice I got on my wedding night. That was exactly like my wedding night.
What a bull sitter. Wednesday on Primetime Country, Gary trots out his old lady Amy Grant, the one he compared to a bull. She'll perform a medley of wholesome holiday tunes. Just keep her away from the nog. She's nuts for the nog, that one. Got a nog problem. Yep. If you could travel back to another period of time, where would you go? Some might want to attend the Last Supper. Others might want to be on hand for the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Personally, I'd like to be in the TNN studios to watch the first taping of the Crook and Chase show. Well, thanks to this highlight and the magic of videotape, I won't have to build a time machine. Nay, all I'll have to do is say, Fred, roll the clip.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the premiere edition of Crook and Chase. This is the way Lorianne and Charlie looked when they signed on the air. Now, over the years, Charlie, like Dick Clark, hasn't changed much. Same hairstyle, just different lengths. Charlie donned suits and sport coats until he opted for the warmer Dan Rather look with sweaters. Then one day, he showed up dressed like this.
How to explain it. I feel so plain today.
Lorianne, on the other hand, has gone through drastic changes. Her hair started out with that football helmet look. Then the poof factor got very high until she discovered something called a snood, or bag o' hair. Plus, Lorianne is the only lady we know who wears hardware in her ears. In fact, some of her earrings look downright painful.
Welcome to a very special edition of the Crook and Chase Show. We are live.
If you thought those outfits were scary, look what just arrived in time for Christmas. That's right. From the makers of Tickle Me Burger, it's Crook and Chase dolls. Call now while supplies last. That Charlie, can we just see that Charlie again? It just looks nothing like Charlie. It looks like Doug Henning. Wednesday on Crook and Chase, you're invited to a fake fur fashion show. A lucky audience member will win a $2,000 code, while PETA members get frustrated and dump buckets of paint on themselves. Poor Deborah. She's at wit's end with her out-of-control daughter, Bree. She says Bree is constantly fighting with her sister, Crystal, biting, scratching, and screaming at her. If that weren't bad enough, she says she uses drugs at least 4 times a week and has been arrested for theft and battery. Let's see if Sally Jessy Raphael can foster some change.
But listen to this last fight that we've ever gotten into. I took a bite of my ex-boyfriend. She's dating my ex-boyfriend. And, no, they weren't even together, no. So, we were together before. You don't ever nobody. Okay? Don't ever do that. First of all, second of all, I took a bite of his food, and she just came out of nowhere and just hit me because I took a bite of her food. Her boyfriend's food. No, me and Mom have not gotten in a fight lately. So, 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today, maybe. Right, okay.
Bree, look at your mother. Look at your mother. How does mother feel? How does mother feel? You don't know? Everyone in the audience knows how mother feels. You don't know how mother feels? What is this about, and do you care?
Yes, I love my mom. I will always love my mom.
You don't show no respect. Then why are you doing this to her?
I don't have any idea, actually.
Okay.
Wednesday, Sally focuses her show on women who wear size 12 or over. Her guests will include the publishers of a plus-size publication and big and beautiful model Christine Alt. Go get him, Sal. Get that bird. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Oh, look at. Oh, boy. Careful up there on that ladder. Hey, still to come on Talk Soup, a man gets blindsided on the Jerry Springer Show. And straight ahead, Peter Jennings takes time off from reporting the news to act like a goofball.
What's that?
Hi, John. This is Michelle. Bye.
Okay. Take care. Thanks for calling. Call again real soon. Craig Kilborn and the gang at The Daily Show capped off their year with a doozy of a one-hour special. It featured the best of their segments, interviews, and a look at the year in movies. It also included a riveting interview between Craig Kilborn and distinguished ABC News anchor, Mr. Peter Jennings. Up next, a sample of their thought-provoking Q&A.
Why are you here?
Anybody, you know, it reminds me of the guy who went to prison to preach. Said, "Why are we all here?" The guy yelled, "Because we're not all there." So that's kind of...
Jennings with the prison story that we were worried about.
I'm here. You know why I'm here. I'm here because I think you do good work occasionally. And my son is a real devotee. My 15-year-old son thinks you're just about right at his intellectual level.
Yes. Let me guess. This is our audience. This is our demo. He's in the marching band. He's been held back a few years.
That's right.
Is that what it is?
Actually, he's just been held back a few years.
Right. I want to talk about some of the...
great.
I know, it's really... It's our year in spectacular, hence the expensive chairs. I want to talk about some of the big stories of the year and get your feel on those.
Is it true, by the way, that you totally get rattled when a good-looking girl comes on here?
I'm rattled right now, but...
Touche. On a sad note, Peter Jennings is from Canada. Wednesday on The Daily Show, Craig will take some time off to do a little Christmas shopping, and he'll race into the studio after the real work has been done, chug some nog, and wing an interview with a celebrity guest. Oscar winner Emma Thompson is back on the big screen. Her latest flick is called The Winter Guest, but she's already caused quite a sensation earlier this fall. In an episode of the controversial sitcom Ellen, the talented thespian played a lesbian. During that show, she kissed another woman. Kinky. Here she is now on The Tonight Show talking about that historic clinch.
Now, how was that?
Well, it was interesting because the actress who I did it with was not gay.
Yeah.
Which I thought was odd. I said to Ellen, I mean, she was wonderful and everything. I said, why didn't you get a gay actress who quite fancied me, for instance? Because then, you know, I'd have kind of an interesting experience from it, you know. And she said, well, the thing is, and this is really bizarre, she said, if I'm kissing somebody who's actually gay, it's more dodgy, I mean, you know, perverse, than if I'm kissing somebody who's not gay. If you've got two actors who are actually not gay but pretending to be gay, it's okay, is what I'm saying. If you've got two actors who are gay and kissing, it's not okay. Yes, go figure.
See, that's the difference between men and women.
It doesn't make any sense. It's studio thinking. I'm sorry, but it is.
Oh, I see. So it would be so... I think I get. So how did the other woman take it? All right?
She did. She was quite good. She'd no tongues.
No tongue.
We couldn't quite manage that, and we had both our partners in the audience who actually enjoyed it quite a lot.
Well, yeah.
They weren't the only ones who enjoyed it, huh? I tell you, that Emma Thompson is one brainy lust box. Coming up after the break, it's our soup of the day. In just a moment, it's Vengeance, Springer style.
There you go. You don't go back in my sister's face no more.
We got one more highlight, and then you can all resume outpatient care. Back in 1938, scientists Otto Hahn and Fritz Strassmann discovered that they could unleash awesome power by splitting unstable isotopes of uranium-235 with slow-moving neutrons. Early in 1997, Jerry Springer learned he could achieve the same effect with unstable love triangles. Up next, we're going to meet Loretta, Daryl, Lady, and Michelle. Daryl broke up with Loretta to be with Lady. Michelle is Loretta's sister, or as Otto Hahn and the kids in the hood might say, she's the bomb.
Anything I say don't make no sense, but what you do is all good.
And then she gonna sleep with one of my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like one of my, that's dirty. I mean, I do my dirt.
He was not his friend, and that's a fairy tale that he wants to live with.
It's somebody that I kick it with.
Michelle.
There you go.
You don't go back in my sister's face no more.
for that little episode, Michelle has been suspended from professional boxing for the next year. And you know that's got to smart. Wednesday, Jerry hears from more bitter relatives who want a loved one to leave their loser boyfriend. Tune in as two guests try to get their sister to dump her drug-addicted, lying, cheating, freeloading boyfriend. Yeah, must be good in the rack or something. Well, that about puts the icing on this edition of Talk Soup. 1 week from tonight, we're proud to present the best of Montel Williams, hosted by Montel himself. It begins a whole 2 weeks of Talk Soup holiday special, so that's right, get a pen. Hurry! Oh my God, write it down, the best of Home and Family. I'm John Henson, reminding you to be kind to old people. They won't be around much longer, and you might get some money out of them. So long, misfit toy lovers.